Hi everybody, this is Reverend Donna Seraphina, and I just decided to put these up because I see there's quite a bit of speculation still going on in the case of Kiely Rodni. I thought there is actually quite a few clues. On August 21st, Adventures with Purpose, which is a volunteer scuba diving team that goes around the country working on cold cases and helping families find resolution and looking in bodies of water for cars that have went over the edge. So the most recent one I recorded was on the 19th. Oh, 2 days later is when they found her. Yeah, I figured they would. I figured if she's in that lake, they're going to find her. So I felt pretty comfortable not doing further readings. But with all the speculation still going on, I figured, you know what? Here's a few clues for you. All right? Okay, so Steve. Okay, I'm getting the name Steve. I know it's not a name that men that age are. I'm just getting the name Steve. Her name's Kiely Rodni. All right. So now I have the pendulum, and I would like this girl to be alive. So I'm going to ask Kelly, is Kelly alive? It says no. Is Kelly alive in her physical body? No. Did someone use the trick that he was going to drive her car home for her? Not quite. No, that's not what happened. Did someone just push her in her car? Yeah, that's more like it. So did someone see her getting in her car and then they just shoved her in? That's a yes. Did they shove her in her own car? Did she try to scream? No, she didn't try to scream. Did she not really know what was going on? Is Kelly alive still? Says no again. They want me to meditate again. I guess they're just confirming she's not alive, which sucks. I'm just gonna... Please show me any clues that could help resolve this case of Miss Rodni. So I'm seeing a forest type tree. It's more of a feeling of either wanting to leave or starting to leave, and then like someone's like, hey, you're way too drunk to drive, let me help you. And I gotta or hey, you're way too drunk to drive, I gotta chill in my leg about that. I see a guy, he's young, he's blonde. He's young, like 19 or something like that. He's not super tall, but he has a solid frame for his size, for his height, but he doesn't feel like he's super... So, okay, I'm 5'9". So, to me, tall is like 6 foot, 6'2" and stuff like that. I do not feel like he would be taller than me, and if he was, it'd only be by an inch or two, but could even be a couple inches shorter like that. He has very blonde hair. He might know her from doing wakeboarding, or I don't know if that's the name of it, when you pull like what looks like one ski instead of two. You know how that got popular? I'm kind of out of touch with stuff like that, but oh, I gotta chill on my leg. So he does this kind of thing. He goes out on his boat and does the he's pretty good at this wakeboarding, it feels like. I gotta chill on my leg about that. I have a feeling like she may have gone on his boat before. Like, and see, I'm not sure if that's literal or figurative. If they're putting her there, they could just be trying to say that she knows him. Or at least, you know, sometimes how you go hang out at a place and there's lots of teenagers throughout the summer, and do you really know people, or just kind of know them from seeing them around, like that type of thing? I don't know the answer about that. He has a kind of big square teeth. It just keeps showing me him wakeboarding. So, and doing tricks. So, So, he's not that old. His parents might have a house with a view. A view overlooking there. So, she looks like she's on... I see her... Okay, I guess I shouldn't assume she's at the party still, but I see him carrying her and she's like 100% limp. But not necessarily dead, but just maybe like completely passed out. She's falling down drunk. So the person like almost puts her over his shoulder or something. I'll start by saying, when I meditated the other day, I only received a couple things, but one was this man who, he might be young, he might be the young men around there, but I don't know how old he is. I have no idea. Everyone knows of him, of how good he is. I would think a lot of people know. I shouldn't. Okay, let me just start over. What they showed me is this man, and I don't even know the name of these boards. Okay, it'd be like when you're water skiing, but you just have the 1 foot board, you know. He's super good at that, and he does tricks. Everyone knows that he's super good at that, and he has tricks. He might have like strawberry blonde hair. Okay. Don't limit about that red though. It could be like totally blonde, and don't even limit about the hair color. What came in stronger than that, and every like time I thought about it, is this guy doing these tricks with this waterboard type of thing. And then his boat seemed shiny black, ski boat. And so what I saw is he was talking to her by the water. So then what I see is she tries to drive, but she cannot. She can't make it even go the right direction, you know? Okay. And some kids may be worried about knowing that she was that drunk or giving her alcohol, and then, let's see. Like if they're afraid if she turns out it was an accident, they could get sued or something like that. And here's a scenario nobody's even thought about. The guy's drunk too. He doesn't have bad intentions. She's drunk in the passenger seat. He drives into the water, and he's able to get himself out, but I think she hit her head and went unconscious or something. Or she looks unconscious to him, then he tries to get breath, but then he just panics, like looks around, and she seems to be, she's smaller, so she comes up to about his shoulders. That's how tall he is. And it's like I see that, the ski boat and the ski boarder guy again. All you have to do is miss one curve and go off. She's probably flipped over upside down one of these cliffs. What I'm seeing for Kylie Ryan is that feeling. They're showing me this little phonograph that's a little record player from when I was little. Came in a little case and it had this little mirror. Might have had different mirrors. You put the record on and you put the little mirror there and it makes all these different patterns all over. She was like that. So that would lead me to wonder if she was on more than alcohol. I just get this like fractured, mind fractured. Or not physically, but just like, you know, if someone slipped you a hallucinogen or a GHB, but more like if someone slipped you. Or you could have took it. I don't know. Now, what I feel like is... Okay, so I feel like being at the party. And I see the trees and stuff like that. I see the guy with that light red hair. He may be the one that has the who's the ski boarder or whatever it's called, the water ski with one ski board or something. Yeah, I get chills about that. It's like I think he does tricks and stuff. I'm not saying he's doing them there. I'm just saying he does it. And I got chills on both legs. Meditation for missing 16-year-old from Truckee named Kiely Rodni. Now, okay, I was just meditating. I asked on the pendulum, it says she was deceased. And I'm still open to spirit, and I'm asking my spirit team to show me any clues that might help with her disappearance. And, okay, so I kind of saw my brother Steve. I kind of got this feeling that this guy is around 5'7" to 5'9", but I don't think he's bigger than me, but he does have a decent physique. Like, he's not thin framed. He's got a decent frame on him. He does tricks from wakeboarding, and I get chills about that. He does tricks from wakeboarding, and I think that his hair is like a really light strawberry blonde. And now my brother's name is Steve. One of my deceased brothers' name is Steve. And so the name Steve could have come in to show me some characteristic. Like my brother did have hair that color. I got some spirit energy. My brother did have hair that color. And also I keep seeing my brother's teeth, which I don't know if there's like spaces. So those are clues, and I'm getting a lot of spirit energy. Well, I'm getting some spirit energy about that. She may have seen the person before. She may know. I don't know for sure, but I was getting that earlier, so this isn't part of my reading now. And then the other thing was, they kept showing me this guy being pulled behind a speedboat doing some tricks on his wakeboarding. And I could see what he looks like. Oh, that's a huge thing. Like, I get chills about it. I guess his friends might know him for that. I don't know if she knows him or not yet. I'm gonna have to, I'm real sorry. I don't want to say anyone's dead anyways, I just don't. But I have to do what I have to do and see what happens. Okay, so I'm standing at the edge of the reservoir. She might trust this guy because she's either seen him or knows of him. It's not like I don't know that she knows him. She could, but it feels familiar enough not to be afraid right now. So they're talking at the edge of the water. Again, the guy that I am seeing is probably 19 or 20. I mean, he could even be 18. He could even be her age, but at first I thought he looks like he's about 19. He could be 18 or something. It doesn't look like like a 30-year-old or 40-year-old. And again, he's known for his wakeboarding. He has access to a nice house that seems like the driveway goes uphill a little bit. I mean, he may live with his parents, and his parents may be wealthy. That's how it feels. I was seeing a couple things about Kiely Rodni, and one clue was bear, but it didn't feel like a real bear. It felt like a name of something, maybe like, Bear Lane or something like that. Name of a road up in the hills or something. Earlier I had seen her fall backwards over a log. Like a bunch of people knew she was really wasted. She liked a certain guy. I don't know if his name is Brandon or starts with a B. I think she was sitting on his lap. It's kind of a big guy. Someone dressed in a gorilla outfit stomping their feet.